It is time for another dun dun anime review. Tune in. Ding! Lunar Legend Tsukihime. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tona sustained a life-threatening injury as a child, and due to that incident, he was sent away from the Tono household and was given to a relative to be raised. Years later, when Chike is in high school, the head of the Tono household, his father, dies, and he is ordered to move back in with his sister, Akea, who is the new head of the household. However, Chike holds a huge secret. Ever since that injury, he has been seeing lines on objects, and only with a special pair of glasses he's able to stop seeing them. Also, he's unable to remember anything, well, from that time before his accident. That day, he moves back to the Tono household. It's the day he stumbles upon a woman named Arike Boonstun and decapitates her with one stab of his knife in a temporary fit of insanity, when she suddenly shows up beside him, later alive and well, and asks him to be her bodyguard. Shike's journey to unravel the mystery of his past begins. This anime has about 12 episodes. It premiered October 10th, 2003 to December 26th, 2003. It's based off of a visual novel. It is action, horror, mystery, romance, superpower, supernatural, and vampire. Each episode 24 minutes per episode, and it's rated R plus 70 plus for violence and profanity. Now guys, when I mean Lunar Legend Tsukihime, which is princess in Japanese, this also has a different title if you're not familiar with the Japanese title. It is also called Lunar Legend Moon Princess, True Lunar Chronicled, Tsukihime, and then Lunar Legend. Basically, and it also had, basically this is one of my favorite animes that came out in 2003, because you have to think, like, this was just not just any regular anime. Like, this was beyond all my expectations and more. Like, it just blew it out of the water for me personally. Like, I thoroughly enjoy it. Like, normally you think, okay, so how is a visual novel concept being turned into an anime? Well, think about it. As far as the story goes and the plot that is relevant to this anime, you have to think, like, you know, the main protagonist, whose memory gets sent away and brought back, where his sister is brought to the main household. Normally it sees the male takes over the household, but this time they did a twist on it and let the female be the head of the household in this series. But also, to make a long story short without giving too much plot away, I feel like with this being like a murder mystery type deal, and even though without, you know, the star of the anime, when you hear the word vampire, you're like, how are vampires brought into this plot of this very interesting story? And unlike most vampire-esque anime, the vampires are like the secondary focus to the story, while the primary main focus is between the two characters, the main male and the so-called girl who he accidentally stabs and then actually to become her bodyguard, which is kind of weird. You think, you know, many anime fans, you think of like vampire, you think of Trinity Blood, Hellsing, Vampire Knight, Future Ariel, and along with like other anime like Blood C and Blood Plus maybe. But you won't be disappointed with this anime. Like, I found the story very captivating. Like, it drew me in more and more, and I felt like I wanted more to it, because even though this has like just 12 episodes, I feel like I wanted more, but it gave me a lot without having it being like a second season, which I enjoyed to the fullest. Like, the visual elements were stunning. They were amazing. And I feel like also the supporting cast did a really good job by drawing me with like minor details and development with the characters and the supporting cast throughout the entire anime. The music was excellent. I love the piano in the opening and end song. It just sets the mood perfectly for this series. And then also, I feel like when you're adding romance in along with the drama, vampire-esque, and supernatural being, it might get lost in there, but if the story is well written, it will contain its story to the fullest. So I think that they did an excellent job of capturing all of that. Like, they did a great job. And I feel like one thing is, without giving too much away, I feel like the ending will leave an impact on audiences depending on how they interpret the series. But, like, it left me shocked, but in a good way. Like, it was so well written that, like, I didn't care that it had like 12 episodes. Like, to me, 12 episodes were enough to complete what they were trying to capture. Along with the fight scenes and the animation, it was fluidly done, well written, it wasn't sloppy, it wasn't choppy at all. And also the story, like, even though it moves slow in the beginning, it builds up over time. And I feel like with the characters, like, I don't know, I feel like their personalities were like one note, but I feel like you can like get past that and you see like the whole depth of how they're incorporating vampires, high school scenarios, drama, supernatural, and just the main protagonist himself and his personality. And I feel like you might see some similarity between different animes here and there, especially when you think about the main male character and you dive into his tragic like backstory or just in his story in general, that you feel like you know, a lot of violence and stuff, and a slight little upbringing with like little comedy here and there, if you could find any some of these jokes. That it's also like not bad. Like I thoroughly enjoy it. Like I was really drawn in. I wish this anime got more hype than it deserved. I thought it was a good one. Plus, if you love like a murder mystery, like horror-esque anime, then this anime is for you. Like try it. Like I loved it. Like I wish it got more hype than it did. And also, if you've seen the visual novel, go check it out because this was perfectly well done. Like top notch. Like I loved it. Yeah, give this video a huge like. Comment down below what you thought about it. And don't forget to click that subscribe button. And I'll see you real soon. Until then, bye.